Hello everybody and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and more Frostpunk the Refugees. Alright, new recording session for me. Where did I last leave off? Well, we got some hungry people, but we also got food, so they got no excuse as far as I can tell. A few too many workers over here currently, but I'm not really sure what else to do with all of the excess childrens. It's not like I can have them go and work in things like the steelworks. We didn't go for the dangerous jobs, which I stand by that. I think that was actually still the right choice, but even so, I guess what we can do is pull a couple people off of the cookhouse and instead bring them over to this sawmill just for a little bit of extra lumber production. Though it is a little on the cold side, so I'm going to have to be kind of cautious about that. No, wait, even with this thing on, it's still cold. Ah, right, that's why I had it off. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe just ignore that for the time being. What do we have here? A medical post that's already fully operating. And a sawmill, which is also not being operated at the moment. Okay. Well, we have a factory, and we're actively working on building up some automatons, so soon we'll have those operating the sawmills at all times, and that will certainly be nice. How are we doing in terms of exploration? We're actually about to have somebody arrive at the fishing boat. It's a large fishing boat. What do you know? Partially hidden under thick layers of snow, food, and steel. Okay. We dug out the fishing boat. It was hard work, but it was worth it. We have retrieved some valuable resources. Awesome, we'll take some of that. Now the fishing village is already going to be able to produce food for us, but not the boat. So I guess these guys have to go to the Snowcat next, and then we'll send them probably to the Hanged Man Hill, or maybe not, I don't know. We have another team on the way home right now with some excess steel, and we'll send these guys directly home with the food rations. I mean, it's not going to hurt to have excess food. We got more refugees on the way, dang it. It's also about to get a teensy-weensy bit warmer, which will certainly be nice. Scouts have returned to the city with 84 steel. Very nice. Let's send them off to the Hanged Man Hill and see what happens. Alright, how are we doing in terms of research? We are actively working on the coal thumper. And since I am starting to run a little low on coal, that does seem vaguely crucial. Vaguely. I'll have children work over here probably when that time comes, but for now... Coal Thumper, do we want to research that tonight? Kind of, and if that's the case, then maybe I need to do an emergency shift. And I think that I will. Risk of a heart attack, please no. But let's just go ahead and try for it. Okay, we got our Coal Thumper up and running. Resource Depot upgrade could be alright. Gathering Post insulation could be helpful. More steel? Let me think about that for a second. So what am I currently producing? I have nowhere near enough coal, but we're going to get that fixed with the Coal Thumper. Sawmills are actively producing nothing right now, but we do have a wall drill producing some per day. I actually have a reasonable amount of steel coming in per day as well, but actively not enough food. That's interesting. Okay. Right. Well... I could get excess coal, since right now that is probably the only thing that I am actively missing. Definitely don't have enough coal. So we'll place a coal thumper, let's say over here, relatively close to our steam hub, so that people are going to stay warm-ish. I'm going to go ahead and dismantle and reposition this, because I just don't like where it's currently located. We'll place one over here instead, and then probably another one over here once we get rid of some of the road. Actually, maybe not. Maybe we have to place one up over here. Is that what I want to do? Yeah, we'll place another one over here. A couple of gathering posts. We'll have the kids operating that as much as we can. How are we doing with the factory? For some reason, making no progress. I feel like we didn't make enough last time. What's happened? Closed at this time of day. Should we not have produced an automaton? I feel like we didn't make any progress in the last couple hours. Maybe we are already in free time to begin with, which I guess would make some level of sense. Book of Laws. We could go for more adaptation. Fighting Arena is an option. Triage, probably not. Care House, also probably not. Hopefully no corpses anytime soon. Child labor, no. Okay, let's go back to the purpose. Let's see if there's anything I want to get up over here. Field kitchens. Each field kitchen will provide people working nearby with hot meals to keep them warm. You'll have to build 2 of them. Raise the temperature of nearby workplaces by 1 level. That could be helpful. House of Healing, also a good option. The faithful work in the House of Healing. Not only healing the sick, but also praying for them and giving them hope. So it doesn't require engineers, which is actually great because it lets me heal people without actually having to worry about using up all my precious engineers and I can go work on research instead. But it's slower than an infirmary, alright? Evening prayers, also an option if we want to lower discontent and raise hope. That'll lead to faith keepers and the temple. Gotta be kind of cautious. We're not going for a bad ending if I can avoid it. House of Healing could be a very good option for us, and I think we're gonna have to do it. Since we are about to warm up. Let's just go ahead and get the House of Healing as an option. Whether I use it immediately, you know, that's up to me, but dang it all, we're gonna try. We got a lot of people who are actively sick right now, so I mean, let's freaking do it. Children assigned here. We're gonna need to free up some adults, definitely. Where am I gonna free them up? And also, where am I gonna get more food? That's another good question. Let's see, food, hunt. I can place another one right here, I guess. It's not a great location for one, though. But alright. Let's go ahead and try to build out another hunter's hut. We should have some more refugees arriving within the day. Mostly adults and children. Well, half and half, really, but fine by me. Good, it's warming up. Alright, so we can finally turn some of this off. It'll be chilly, but all in all, not that bad. I can turn you off. We'll keep this on so it stays only chilly at the moment. Everything else should be okay. Alright, so how are we doing with that whole automaton business? We're making progress. Good. Okay, let's go ahead and get the coal thumper up and running. Where can I free up some precious adults? Let's see. Over here we have another hunter's hut. I need those. You know what I don't need right now is quite as much steel. I do need as much coal as I can, but not quite as much of the steel at the moment. You'll have children assigned here. This is already supposed to be getting dismantled. Let's place down a quick little path. Guess we'll try doing it right here. Sure. Seems alright. Okay. Best I think I can do at the moment. Steam Coal Thumper has been upgraded. We'll let that run and we'll fix it up over the course of the day. Gathering Post installation's not too bad. I don't think we need the charcoal kiln. We could go for the sawmill upgrade, and that's not too bad. Outpost Depot, I think we probably should go ahead and start working on that so I can try to get some extra... what am I trying to say? So I can get some extra food coming in from the fishing village eventually. Alright, more rations are on the way. We have an automaton. Thank you. I have one more steam core left. Let's go ahead and work on it, if possible. So with this extra automaton, what do I want? Well, what I think I'm lacking the most is going to be lumber. For the time being, let's go ahead and put the automaton over here. We may end up deciding we want to leave that on the wall drill in the long term. I'm not too sure. Steam cores and steel at the Snowcat. Okay. The Snowcat is a wreck and must have been going extremely fast when it hit a block of ice, perhaps in the dark or during a whiteout. The front of the Snowcat was completely destroyed. Inside, we found 2 frozen bodies, some supplies, a family photo, and a letter from London. It ends, "The worst cold is still to come, but they don't say when. I wish our daughters and I were safe in the north with you already. We discover a couple of new sites." Well, that's great, but I think I actually need to send these guys back home with the food. Just because food thus far is potentially a danger. We know we're consuming too much. I do know that I need to place down some more tents. That is a definite. So, have we still not finished with the dang coal pile? The children haven't finished gathering this yet? Come on, children, what are you good for? Dang! Alright, we'll place a tent over there. That is not within range. Okay, I can't do that. Could place one over here, though. Is this in range? If I do one here, it is. Yes. Okay, we'll need a couple of tents there. Definitely. And it's going to be a little harder to place another one around an existing steam hub, but we'll work on that when we get the chance. Coal pile finally depleted. Well, there you go, childrens! Well done! Place one right there. Okay, perfect. That should end up being enough tents when the refugees arrive in a few hours. I do still have a lot more children currently available, but what can you do? They are actively gathering every little bit of coal they can out of this coal thumper. You can see we are gaining a fair bit per day. We could actually turn off the generator if I really wanted to. This might actually now be something I can turn off. Yeah, it's still chilly. Okay, we can save a little coal by doing that. Not a ton, though. Scouts have arrived at the Hanged Man Hill. We cut the frozen body down and gently lowered it to the ground. There's a tool chest at the base of the tree. Did you not? Yes, explore, get steam cores, the engineer's curse. The chest we found contains an engineer's tools and a death note. You lured me here with promises, kept me in the dark, told my wife I died. You're beneath contempt. I hope you enjoy my farewell gift. It seems that the people it was intended for never read the note, and we can only hope that we don't become the recipients of whatever gift he left for them. Bury the poor man with his tools, we won't scavenge anything, or bury him and take the tools. I'm taking the steam core. I'm a little concerned that this is a booby trap, but take it anyway. Alright, cool. So we have a steam core. If we go to the stone ship, I don't know what this is going to get me. It's closest, but maybe we want to go farther away, and this guy can pick up the aircraft wreck and the snow ship. So let's go to the snow-covered supplies. Don't think we need the steam core immediately. What's going on here? Breath of Hope. Sir, people have started to leave personal charms, beads, and written prayers at shrines as votive offerings. It seems it helps them keep their spirits up in these trying times. Good, we have a lot of discontent to worry about, so I'm happy to hear they're productive in some way or another. We have another hunter's hut ready to go. 4 more hours until we get some more people we can exploit. Use for gathering resources. Finishing up with some more tech excellence. We have the outpost depot. We could cost ourselves more coal by using something like a range upgrade. We're going to upgrade the steam coal thumper overnight if we can. Gathering post installation, resource depot, steam steelworks. I guess I'll go ahead and upgrade the steam steelworks, since that is what we are actively using and not the sawmills. So we might as well get as much value out of that as we can, I guess. Okay, how much longer until we have an automaton ready? Oh, apparently not anytime soon. What is going on with you? Why can't you do it? We're out of wood. Oh, now they've started working on it. They hadn't gathered all the wood they need. Right, that would be important. Okay, well, at least we have an automaton out and currently gathering some. So let's see. Resources Tech Outpost Depot would cost us some more wood and steel. We are out of steel actively, actually, because we just started working on said automaton. It is now free time. I don't think I agree with that. I think we're going to go ahead and do another emergency shift to go ahead and produce this automaton overnight, if possible. Lost refugees. According to these survivors, a group of refugees took a wrong turn at the White Pass. They'll surely die if we don't send scouts out to help them. That's not good. On the plus side, we are sending some scouts back home already, so they can head over there. We have to rescue them, they say. Do we, though? Yeah, I guess we probably should. A lot of people currently homeless. Well, we're working on tents right now, so we can fix that. They have arrived at the city. Excellent. Where's... Oh my gosh, they're really far away. Okay. I guess we're going to go try to save them. More tech. What should we work on next? So the steam steelworks are ready. Steam sawmill's not a bad idea. Sawmill upgrade. I like the idea of improving efficiency. But is that really what we need right now? Let's see. Hunting tactics would get me a bit more food. Actually, would let me save a lot of extra people. Let's go for that, because I am currently running low on labor. We do have another steam core. Let's go ahead and work on this if possible. We have another automaton, so what should we do with it right now? I think we go ahead and send it over to... I think we send it over to the wall drill, actually, since that produces the most over the course of a single day. Okay, that frees up a few more people at the moment. Resource-wise, we do want things like the steam coal thumper, but I need more wood. But the automatons are going to be gathering some of that over the course of the night, so let's have everyone just build things for now. I will assign some of these new adults. Just 10 for now, since we're about to get tech that changes that. To the hunter's hut. Okay, so that leaves me with 15 more adults, 5 engineers, and 39 children right now. Okay, fine by me. So let's see, tents are being completed. We do need to get a road. I guess we'll place one here for now. Okay, got a little bit more wood. How much do we need here? 100 wood in order to do the automatons? Since we're a little bit low on coal, I'm going to go ahead and just upgrade this and spend some of my precious wood doing that now first. I think that might be more important. We are still working on some tech, but it looks like the workshop just expired with the emergency shift, which is fine. Running a little low on rations at the moment, but, you know, we've got some raw food coming in, so we'll be able to use that. And someone died of overwork. Gosh dang it. Discontent will rise. There goes one of my precious engineers. Oh well, such is the way of things. Now we need to get a cemetery. First death. Alright, open the Book of Laws. So when we have a law available, which will be in a few hours, we're going to have to get a cemetery or something. Yeah, that's why I've been a little worried about some of these emergency shifts, but having these automatons working throughout the night is going to get me a lot of extra wood over the course of a day. So I think that's worth it. If we can get up to 100 and start working on this automaton early, that sounds great to me. So this guy's already out with the steam core. You guys are just going to go get the refugees. That's fine. We have enough housing. That's done. I kind of feel like we need to get another medical post, but do we want that? Let's think for a second. If I place down another medical post, we would use up the 4 engineers I've got left to try and treat people. Alternatively, we go for the House of Healing, which has a better base healing level. And if we place it in the right kind of location, we actually could keep it hot and treating a lot of extra people, which I think is probably worth it. We're going to go ahead and do that. Okay, it's going to get a lot colder for like a day and then get a lot warmer. So we don't have a lot more time before we probably need to increase the power generation of our generator, but for that I'm going to need a lot more coal. We only have 12 hours remaining. This should be producing a fair bit of coal. Let's go ahead and turn on the extra hours. So we're producing 100 per hour. That feels pretty legit, actually. I feel satisfied with that. Okay. How many children we got left? Plenty. All right. We need another gathering post. Let's place one right over here. And we'll add in a street there. Okay. So we'll be able to toss more kids. 30 children gathering the coal that is being generated by a single thumper. That doesn't seem too bad. That should be enough to get me going for a while. And then, let's see, we already have people working on the food. Running low on rations, yes, but that's fine. I will do what? Do we want to get another research post so I can research even faster? We need an outpost depot. That is something that I said that I want, right? Because that could translate into a lot of extra food. And other things eventually. I mean, there's 2 of them, so presumably there's at least 2 different outposts that we can get. That'd be fine. We don't need another factory. We still can't produce this automaton, but if we get a little bit more wood, we will be able to. I'm going to wait until we have 100 wood. It's going to use all that up and start working on the automaton, which is fine. Once we're done with those, we can free up some engineers. So let's go ahead and assign at least a few people to the House of Healing just to treat a few more. They're slow, but that's fine. We also reduce discontent. Hunting tactics are done. So that's going to free up a bit more labor. Okay. New research. Flying hunters would certainly be even better. But right now, I'm not sure we can afford that. Hothouse for food? Maybe. I kind of feel like we need a lot more wood, and for that, I kind of want to get a steam sawmill upgraded. I need a little bit more steel, but that should not take too long. Could go for the sawmill upgrade. But if we wait just a little bit... There we go. We can grab the steam sawmill and upgrade those, which should be fine. Okay, let's go ahead and toss a few extra workers over here at this sawmill. Everyone should be more or less employed. I'm going to go ahead and add a couple extra workers into the cookhouse for now, just since we seem to be having a little bit of trouble there. Let's add more people over here to the steelworks so we produce as much as we can in the course of a day. You've arrived at the snow-covered supplies. There's more raw food. The snow covering the crates is deep, but we're sure there are valuable supplies buried down there. I can smell it. No telling who might have left them. 77 more raw food. All right. Go to the supply depot. So this guy may actually just cycle all the way back around to the city, like so. We have enough wood, but not enough steel, so we can't quite get the outpost depot yet. We'll get there. A new automaton has been built. Okay. So for now, let's build another workshop right here. We are going to want to get another steam hub over here eventually. What happened here? A shrine? Some sort of an effect. Somebody died. Why? Sir, a dying old man has written a letter to you from the House of Healing. I will die a good death in due time, not in pain from illness or cold. I will die in peace, knowing that our city is in good hands. You understand that, more than food and shelter, people need something to nourish their souls. For this, I thank you. May he depart in peace. Gosh dang it. I don't think he was actually, like, too sick. I think he would have been fine. Ooh, kids can work here. Perfect. I think he would have been fine, but because we had a house of healing, he was going to die. It's not like anyone had any grievous injuries or anything. Frickin' heck. All right. Children, work here. Nope, not automaton. Children. There we go. I'm going to have the automaton working here instead. Okay. So we have a few unemployed people then. I don't need the engineers in this factory. I'm going to go ahead and pull them back because I don't have the resources to build another automaton yet anyway. This should allow me to be producing plenty of coal for the foreseeable future. So I'm quite satisfied with that. Book of Laws. We need to get a cemetery, unfortunately. Or we could do corpse disposal. Hang on. Keep the dead bodies out of the heat zone and cover them with snow. No risk of disease. Bodies are preserved for potential future use. You'll have to use a snow pit. And then we could do organ transplants. Or a cemetery, which raises hope. Honestly, I think we're going to do corpse disposal. Well, wait. Do I want organ transplants? Kinda yes. Corpse disposal it is. It's a little disgusting and sad, but I mean, it's gotta be done. As long as we don't keep it anywhere near a heat zone. That would be bad. Let's place it down over here. Yes. That should be okay. And then, yes, engineers working here. Should we turn that on? Discontent is getting, whoa, way too high. People are furious. Extremely discontent with your rule. A revolt could break out at any minute. Wait out for a couple more days. We have 2 days to lower discontent. Okay, I don't have faith keepers who can calm people down, so that's not an option. We'll do a sermon to raise hope a little bit, I guess? Eek. I don't think I've ever had this problem before. Let's see. Heating-wise, we probably should do things like the steam hub range. I'm a little worried that's going to consume too much coal, though. Still, I think that's better than increasing the range of the actual generator. Or you can go for mechanical calculators, but I don't have enough steel for that right now. Sawmill upgrade. Let's say no for now. Yeah, let's go ahead and work on the steam hub upgrade. At least could, like, redeploy some of them a little bit if necessary. We still have plenty of children sitting around. Let's just go ahead and have them work in the cookhouse longer. If I need to, I could turn off the emergency shifts or the extended shifts. And that would reduce discontent, so I have only a couple of days. And honestly, I think that's fine. We should be able to make that work. The steam sawmill would be nice. Don't have the materials for that at the moment. I love, by the way, just like the little aesthetics of watching the automatons like hook up to buildings like this. Look how cool that is. Alright, how are we looking right now? So if I want to... Okay, hang on. We have 15 hours going on here. If I go to purpose and do evening prayers, each use reduces discontent. So that could be one way of keeping this going a little bit longer. It's just that I have too many buildings that are working extra long hours. That is literally the only reason we're having trouble right now. But I'm definitely reaping some of the benefits of it, so dang be it. Snow pit has been established. Okay, we can dispose of the corpses. Doesn't make people happy, though. Honestly, as long as we can retain some organs later, I think that's going to have to be good enough. Discontent is reducing right now. Overcrowded medical facilities. Bad food. Yeah. I mean, we could stop doing soup. But I kind of want to continue stretching our food since we have less than a day of rations currently available. So, there you go. We've arrived at the supply depot. The shack is falling apart, but its contents have some value. More wood and raw food. Okay, plenty of supplies. Pretty decent. Let's go to the aircraft wreck. Hoping we find more steam cores over there. That would certainly be nice. Discontent is slowly dropping, though. I think the moonshine's taking its effect, and also we should be reducing the crowding in some of these medical facilities. A little bit. I don't even have the children working extra long hours. We could raise discontent more if I wanted to. That obviously is not very wise or well-advised. We need steam steelworks. I can only afford to do one at the moment, but that's fine. Let's have people get out there and do it. Discontent falls, hope rises. We have an achievement, politician. Hey, cool, because I've never had this much trouble before. We have some refugees that are going to be arriving shortly. I need 2 more tents. While people are sitting around with nothing to do, let's go ahead and just build out a couple more of those. That should be easy. Okay. A couple people still sick, but should not be a problem. Honestly, the House of Healing is great. I mean, one of the main reasons I had considered going for children apprentices is so I could have children heal people, but now we can actually do that with the House of Dang Healing. Now, do I trust children for doctors? No, not particularly. But I mean, beggars can't be choosers, right? Okay, we've arrived at the White Pass. The trail is barely visible. The wind blasting through the narrow ravine between the rock faces carries the smell of campfire smoke. Our people must be close by. Survivors. Shouts and cheers break through the howling wind as we descend in the pass in a small camp. Are you from the city? Asks one of the refugees. Relieved by our answer, he tells us about a group of know-all engineers who led them in the wrong direction. I could send them back and there's a chance that some die, but I also just discovered a rock formation. There might be other people left behind. I'm going to send them back, and hopefully none of them die. And then we're going to take you guys and head to the rock formation. And now that they've got directions, at least, hopefully they're going to be fine. And if we lose a couple people, you know, it sucks, but it's not the absolute worst thing in the world, since I'm already going to be having a lot of overcrowding problems in the future. Another group arrives. There they are. All right. As we were leaving London and the ships taken from the Lords, we heard Lord Craven given the order to shoot us. We must stick together in case he ever follows us here. Uh-oh. What that tells me is that Lord Craven is 100% coming after us. All right. We did say that we wanted to get an outpost depot. Man, I need a lot more steel, though. Let's go ahead and build the next steam steelworks here. Work on that first. Get people building things up. I have a fair bit more people. I could go for some more medical posts. That's not necessarily a bad idea. I think that's a fine use of some engineers. I don't necessarily need to get too much faster tech right now. I could. Don't get me wrong. Like, that's an option. But is it a good option? Might be. Yeah, I have enough engineers. If we can get tech faster, like, why not, right? Let's just go ahead and do it. It might be a little bit greedy, I don't know. We're building up that steam steelworks. That should increase things quite a bit. Okay, we've increased the range of our steam hubs, which is awesome. Now, let's work on gathering post insulation or something, or maybe a sawmill upgrade. I still don't have enough steel to make this work, though. We need to be getting a lot more steel and a lot faster than this. I think we got time. Let's go ahead and grab the sawmill upgrade so we can get lumber a little faster. I may want to have automatons working on steel all day, every day. But at least now we're producing another 8 per hour. Book of Laws. Let's go to Purpose. And let's work on the evening prayers. And then let's actually use it. Hope rises, discontent falls. Perfect. Okay, now we're going to start skewing things more in my direction again. Love it. You've arrived at the aircraft's wreck. There are steam cores, some steel, and some coal. Let's explore. This machine had 4 wings arranged in 2 levels and was powered by engines similar to those used in motor sleds, but more powerful and compact. It seems it was used to carry important loads or passengers, but we only found 2 bodies on board slumped over the controls in the forward cabin. 2 steam cores, 69 steel, 300 coal. Not bad. All right, go to the stone ship. And then regardless of what we find, I think we send these guys back home. We have another group of scouts arriving in just a little bit longer. Can we now build our outpost depot? Not yet, but we can in just a moment. There we go. We're going to place you right here. And then, yeah, let's go ahead and get a quick little path, like so. Okay. I'm not making full use of my labor right now, and I'm fully aware of this. Like, we should be building out more resource gathering. But what do I want, really? Like, I can build more sawmills. Sure. There's another one I can place down over here, I guess. I don't know. We'll see about that. A distinct spot in Frostland used to find more things. Wrecked vehicle, abandoned sawmill. Ah, well, okay. I guess we'll go to the wrecked vehicle. We've already sent the survivors home, so we might as well explore this approximate area and see what's nearby. I'm going to have some engineers work here in the medical post and here in the workshop. Okay. And let's go ahead and raise the hours so that those are operating at all times. Okay, if I can get a lot more steel production, I will happily build more automatons. For now, this will have to do. We have a lot of workshops right now, so we're going very quickly. Gathering post insulation to protect the children when the cold hits. Could be an option. Mechanical computers also would be good. Let me get more efficient gathering and so on. Medical post upgrade, not a terrible idea. We haven't even upgraded bunkhouses yet, so we can get people warmer. But I don't necessarily know if I need that. Let's save up and go for the mechanical calculators. What's going on here? Fundamental research. Sir, an engineer is taking a day off, or asking for a day off to study the automaton. Get back to work. I know that this could end up using up one of my precious steam cores, and I think at the end of the day, I would rather have more automatons than make them more efficient. We do need some more resource depots as well. Let's go ahead and work on those mechanical calculators and unlock Tier 3 tech. It'll give me some more options for the future. We're actually looking more or less okay on lumber. So I think for the moment, I'm actually going to go ahead and pull the automaton off here and have it work in the steam steelworks. We'll have adults work over here while they can. But let's make sure that we are getting steel every single night. That's going to translate into a lot more for me. We have a lot more refugees arriving in 12 hours, mostly of the children. Okay, hitting free time, but again, we're still generating resources, so that's fine. We've arrived at the wrecked vehicle. Steel and coal currently available. All right, we found a stash of supplies. No steam cores, unfortunately. We'll go to the abandoned sawmill, and I imagine that's going to turn into a lot of free lumber, which is okay. We're doing great on coal right now. That is not the issue. I think we should assign more engineers here and schedule another automaton using my last steam core. We'll get more in a bit, but if we can have more automatons working all the time, that'd be great. We do need an outpost team, and that requires some workers, some steel, and some lumber. Fine by me. Let's go ahead and set that up with the fishing village. And 6 hours to arrive. So we're going to have people going back and forth and giving me more supplies. So we'll have a lot more food coming in every day. But honestly, as things stand right now with this many hunters' huts, we're looking fine. We're honestly not doing all that bad. Honestly, I don't know. I think things are looking pretty good. Heck, we even have people healed right now. Like, look at that. Dang. All right. Well, what else can we work on? We don't need more steam steelworks. Can't build any more anyway. We could go for a steam sawmill, and I will. Let's go ahead and upgrade that. Just the one for now, since I don't have the resources for anything else. We've arrived at the stone ship. Okay. Found nothing but a coal mine and a rock slide. Well, for now, I think I need you to go home. I know it's right next door. Wait, you're actually really right next door. Ah, no, it's still a little ways. Go ahead and head home. We got a lot of supplies that we need to use, including some steam cores. And then we'll send them back out. All right, this is a good place to end this, though. Thank you all very much for watching. I do hope that you enjoyed, and if so, then I would ask you to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.